Hello, everyone. Welcome to Descant episode 28. This I've tried to do this intro about 4
I
times.
think it's been a while since you've done an intro.
Yeah, I know. I'm off my game. My name's Noah, and this is my good friend Eli.
Eli, that's me.
If this is your first time joining us,
We're
I'm sorry. We are as low quality as you can get.
We are
I don't even
the
have a
Great
mic.
Value Podcast.
We are. That's what we should have named ourselves.
Dude,
We probably would have gotten sued.
that's fair point.
So Eli
That'd be cool,
apparently,
Huh?
Eli apparently has a topic for us, and he hasn't told me.
Yeah, I do. So, you know
Well,
how last episode we were joking around about first date questions and then we only asked like 3?
Yeah, are we just going to continue that?
Well, they're not really first date questions, but it's basically like a Q&A with no audience.
Okay.
But I mean, Q&A stands for question and answer. So who said you need fan whatever questions? Fan questions.
Good job.
You
Well
ready
done.
to dive right in?
I think I am.
All right. If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to?
Finn.
Okay.
Finn. That's easy.
That was very quick. A lot quicker than I expected.
I also feel like Finn would suit me pretty well.
Yeah, it would, actually. Does that have anything to do with Adventure Time?
That's where I first heard the name, but it has nothing to do with Finn from Adventure Time. I just like the name.
What if I named myself Jake?
I might have to change my name. I might have to legally change my name.
What do you
Also,
think?
if anyone was going to be Finn, it would be you, because you have the luscious blonde hair.
Oh, that's true. Oh, and I had really long blonde hair at one point.
Yeah. And
Doesn't he cut his at one
annoying
point?
and stupid. Yeah. So there's this witch who really wants the hair of a princess and all this stuff, and his hat falls off or something, and she's like, "Oh, your hair's..." It's like he's got like miles of hair, and she's like, "Oh, your
male
hair's so
Rapunzel.
luscious," and then he just takes his sword and chops it all off, and Jake gets all sad.
Man,
He's like, "No, I loved that hair."
the few times that he took his hat off in that show,
Yeah.
man,
Also,
that made your childhood.
It's like one episode later, he's basically bald, like at the end of that episode, and then like one episode later, he's got like a full head of hair again, because his hair apparently just grows ridiculously fast.
You gotta love cartoon logic, though.
Also, that his hair. So first of all, his hat does not show that he has that much hair.
Yeah.
But also, if his hair was in that hat for so long, it would be so tangled.
That's true.
He never takes that hat off. Jeez, that would be awful.
Bro, speaking of animated shows or shows that shows that were your childhood, I've been watching a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender lately because they put it on Netflix.
It's pretty good.
It's so good, dude.
I think I might pick that back up.
I've only watched like half the first season, but
Well, I actually don't have Netflix.
you have them on DVD.
I do have them on DVD. I can throw them in my Xbox and play them.
Yes, sir. You don't have Netflix? I mean, I don't know why you would,
Yeah, I don't watch Netflix.
but I've never really thought about it. I feel like once I live on my own, I'm not gonna have Netflix. I'm not gonna pay for Netflix because I don't feel like it's actually worth paying for. But when you have a family, like,
When you have a family, or when you watch a lot of shows,
yeah,
it's very good. Like the only one that I would necessarily buy is Hulu, and the only reason I would buy it is 1, Adventure Time, which I've already watched all of it, and 2, Rick and Morty.
Mick and Morty.
The Rick and Morty episodes come out basically day and day. If I think maybe they do come out day and day with when they air. But there's also that new show that's in the same style as Rick and Morty, and is by Justin Roiland and all that, and is one of the characters is voiced by him. And it appears to be much more of a sitcom, but it's still animated like Rick and Morty. And it's called Solar Opposites, and it's about aliens that live on Earth.
I've heard about that.
Same old Justin Roiland, stupid humor. You've watched a little bit of Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah, I know what it's like.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, it cut out a little bit. But I'm interested to watch that because that's a Hulu exclusive. Like it's like for Hulu.
I didn't even know Hulu had exclusives.
I didn't either. But apparently it is incredibly good, and there's no way that it's not linked to Rick and Morty. Like,
yeah, probably.
It has to be in the same universe, and I feel like Justin Roiland set it up that way. It's the same animation on purpose. It's got to be in the same universe.
Yeah.
And Hulu has the rights to Rick and Morty because it airs on Hulu and stuff like that. So I imagine that it's all within legal reason for it to be in the same universe.
Didn't Spotify have like some sort of partnership with Hulu for a while where you can get like free Hulu?
I'm pretty sure. Do you know what did you hear about the whole Disney Plus thing?
What about it?
This is really cool. Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus, which doesn't matter to anybody.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
They are all teaming up for a bundle, $12.99 a month for all three.
What?
Yeah.
Hulu, ESPN, and what? Oh, Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
That's
which
pretty good.
That just gives you everything.
Bro, if only ESPN Plus was replaced with Netflix.
Yeah.
'Cause I don't give a crap about
However,
ESPN Plus.
It never would be because
Netflix is
Netflix and Hulu are the main problems.
Oh, that's true. I'm surprised
Also,
Disney would hop on something like this.
I am too. However, it was a Disney Plus commercial, so I imagine they started it. I imagine what happened is Disney said, "Look, we are making tons of money already because Disney Plus is probably the best streaming service at the moment." Because everyone was like, "Oh, stuff for only Disney, that's stupid." And then they realized that Disney owns half the entertainment industry.
And everybody just obsesses over anything that's new.
Yeah, and Disney makes stuff all the time and made The Mandalorian, and that was really good. And they're making Marvel
Baby Yoda,
shows that are
baby Yoda.
So it made sense for them to make their own streaming service when you think about it. ESPN makes a lot of sense for them to have a streaming service. Honestly, it does, because as far as I know, it's just sports in general. And there's probably a lot of people that just want sports,
Sports.
So basically
Sports
what
ball.
they've given us is everything by Disney, anything that's on Hulu, and free sports. Well, I guess not free, but all of it for $12.99 a month. So you basically just have TV for $12.99 a month. And it's on Wi-Fi.
That is true.
And you can watch it anywhere. It's an incredible deal.
How much is cable even?
DirecTV is going out of business. I guarantee you this move is going to push Dish Network, DirecTV, like all of them. They're gone. Honestly,
I feel like Dish is in the best situation.
It is between Dish and Direct. That's what I've noticed. They're the two like big, at least where we live. I don't know.
Is Dish even going down? Because I thought Dish was like the really big one.
See, okay, so DirecTV made the mistake of partnering with AT&T.
Yeah.
And as far as I'm aware, I have Verizon, but as far as I'm aware, AT&T is kind of just a joke amongst people. Because in cities, it's decent, but it's nothing compared to T-Mobile. T-Mobile reigns supreme in cities. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not. I didn't know
Atlanta,
T-Mobile was
Chicago,
any good.
New York, like T-Mobile reigns supreme. Verizon is the best in more rural areas where we live, not necessarily Montana, but and then AT&T kind of just fills in the gaps, but not good.
Not good. No.
And as far as I know, Sprint actually is pretty good, but just nobody likes Sprint.
Because they just think about running and they're like, ugh, physical activity.
They're like, ew, I hate yellow.
Wait, what?
Ew, I hate yellow. That's Sprint's color is yellow.
It is?
Yeah, did you not know that?
I thought it was blue.
No, that's AT&T.
Wait.
T-Mobile is
Hold
pink.
on, I'm Googling this
Verizon
logo.
is red. You thought Sprint was blue?
I feel like that... I don't know if that's like one of those Mandela effect things or if I'm just stupid.
Also, can you imagine if they threw
blue?
Can you imagine if they threw Spotify in with that package deal?
Dude.
That everyone's gone. That's it. That would be it.
Spotify Premium
honestly,
is the best thing that ever happened to me.
If they threw Spotify in and made it like $16 a month, that would still be a good deal.
Yeah.
Even if they raised the price by like $5 whole, it would still be a crazy deal.
I feel like if anything would be on board with that, if any company would be on board with that, it'd be Spotify.
Oh yeah,
Spotify is so lax.
You know Apple's not doing it.
They freaking gave away Google Homes to like all of their members.
I know. I got a free Google Home.
Also, can we talk about how lax Google is for that? Which I mean, I know it's a multi-billion-dollar company, but they were just tossing those things around.
Yeah,
for a while there. That was funny. I got 2 of them, and they were both free.
I think I bought one of mine, but the other one I got was free.
Dang, that would make me upset. Was the first one that you got the one you paid for? I mean, I don't know why you would pay for a second one. I would be upset.
I wasn't upset. I was just like, dude, another one.
I guess they are. They're not that expensive to begin with, though. They're like $25, right?
Yeah, $30, I think. That just proves that Google is the superior tech company.
Yes, sir.
Which it sucks because personally, I prefer Apple software. But when it comes to how like everything interacts with Google products, it's so much better. And cheaper than Apple. Because I mean you can get like you can get like an Apple Home, is it? I don't know what it's called.
Apple Home?
I think that's what it's called. And I mean all that works fine. It all just works with Siri. And we're back. Okay, sorry. I got an important text. What was I talking about? Oh, so the Apple stuff all works good. It's just with Siri, and Siri is pretty intelligent.
I didn't know Apple had a... I don't know what you would call it. I was going to call it a smart device, but that's anything.
I will say, a competitor for Roku is Apple TV.
Really?
I think Apple TV is really good, and it beats out like the Amazon Fire Stick and stuff like that. I've never seen someone use a Chromecast, so I don't know how that works. However, I think if they make really good progress with Stadia, you know what Stadia is?
Yes.
I think if they make really good progress with Stadia, Google might just have it.
Stadia that's gonna take over, dude.
At the moment it's not. For one reason, and that reason is that because they're streamed to your device, it is laggy. Not laggy, but there's input lag because your input has to go all the way to the server and then all the way back. And it's very minuscule, but for somebody like me, that I do not want Stadia because I cannot deal with input lag.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just due to the technical limitations at the moment. Obviously, if you're sending a signal to a server thousands of miles away and then having it sent back, having that happen within milliseconds is still incredible.
That's
so
true.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just saying I personally won't invest in something that does have that when I already have something that doesn't. Because I mean, the farthest that my signal has to go is like 3 feet because I sit next to my Xbox. And I think that to me, is the only limiting factor. Everything else about Stadia is good because you just pay for the game that you want, you own it, and then you stream it wherever. I could play Mortal Kombat 11 on my phone and play online with people. It's such a good idea.
When is it? Is it out or when is it coming out?
I'm pretty sure it is.
It's already out?
I think so. That's also another reason for people to get Chromebooks.
Ooh.
Because
their
goal is for it to play on anything that can have Chrome.
Wow.
Which let me actually
That's
look
like
up
anything.
I think Stadia did launch already.
There was one time I actually won a Chromebook. I think it was like my freshman or sophomore year of high school. What was the thing? Oh, it was for attendance.
Sorry to interrupt. It was November 19th of 2019, so it's launched.
November 29th. Okay, that was pretty
November
recent.
19th. November 19th of 2019 is when it launched, so that is relatively recent.
Yeah. I'm
Anyway.
surprised that more people aren't talking about it.
I think it's because
of that one thing.
Yes, and I desperately don't want Google to miss out on this opportunity.
Yeah.
Because that, to be honest, is probably the future.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you think about it this way, like, years and years ago,
at Elon Musk.
They figured out that you can shove one byte of data in a freaking cartridge the size of my hand. And they were like, screw it, we're putting Mario on that thing. And then they were like, dude, we can make them smaller. And then they were like, dude, we can put them on a disc. And then they were like, dude, we can just put them on the system. Like, and now they're like, dude, you don't even need them on the system. Like, I mean,
dude, you don't even need the system.
Yeah, for real. Dude, you don't even need the system. You need a phone with Chrome on it and a controller. Have fun. Next, they're gonna be like, dude, you don't even need.
All right. We should probably get back to the topic because it's been almost 20 minutes and we haven't talked about anything.
We're talking, bro. We're having a good time.
That's all that matters.
We could just keep doing this one topic for months. Until we finally get
Welcome
through all
to
of
Descant episode 572, where it's part 540 of the first question in our Q&A.
We're like 80 years old. Oh, welcome. Did you even answer?
No.
Bro, we went on such a tangent.
So, I can't do an old person voice. So, my name would be... Anyway,
arthritis.
What do you think I look like? Like, what name? If that makes sense.
It's hard to say because I just think of you as Eli.
Yeah, and I just think of you as Noah. And I think of myself as Eli. So I know for a fact that
probably like a Jimmy.
A Jimmy?
I could see you as Jimmy.
How about James? I could see myself as James.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that I've answered this question before. I could have been on the podcast even. Or I feel like if it wasn't on the podcast, it was a conversation with... I'm bleeping her name out because she doesn't get caught anymore.
Good.
And I actually think I said James, but I don't know. That's what I'm gonna go with.
All right.
And by the way, I meant to say, a lot of these questions I just got from a random website, and some of them I actually did come up with, and there's also a lot more than we're going to get to.
Okay.
I was afraid we wouldn't have enough, but here we are 20 minutes in on question 2. So
Amen.
And I'm going to skip around to my favorites.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Dogs or cats?
Ooh, that's honestly a hard one.
It is.
what comes to mind first is cats for me personally. But I would also love a dog. The dream cat that don't hate each
The
other.
dream what?
Dog and one cat that don't hate each other.
The dream is to have a dog and a cat that don't hate each other.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure you were cutting a little bit.
Dang.
That's a pretty good dream to have, you know. I love both. Cats can be a little vicious sometimes, but hey, so can dogs. I mean, really.
Yeah. I mean, have you met the dog that lives where I live?
That is a very solid point, bro. Tell them what that thing does when you throw a ball.
She loses her mind. So, where I live, there's a big field, like right past the lawn. Mow the edge of the lawn and then let the field get really high. And in that field, so sometimes people will come and bush hog it.
Bush hog.
Bush hog. What? I was inside one day and this guy came and knocked on the door and he was like, "Hey, would you mind if I came with a bush hog and got all this hay?" And I was like,
He knocked on your door?
No, I was in the house.
Oh, okay. that would have been funny.
I was the only one home. I was cooking something. I think I was cooking mac and cheese.
Yes,
and I was like, well, I live here with somebody, and I don't really them if you just give me your number. And he was like, "Oh, all right, well, thank you." And then he just left. I got the number, and he left. And then like 3 days later, it was bush hogged. So I came home from work one day. Hay was just gone.
And we're back. So, wait, I didn't even answer the question. I actually used to like cats a lot more than dogs.
Yeah.
But I feel like I kind of like dogs more now. And I don't know why. I've never really had a lot of pets cuz I used to have very bad luck with pets, so I just stopped getting pets. But my sister has 2 dogs and we live in the same house, so I'm around dogs a lot more. But that's that question, I suppose. All right.
I had, and I got to tell this story because it's funny looking back. So my good friend Karina, back when I was living with my dad, my Corona, my cat, whose name was Elisar, don't ask, apparently had gotten hit by a car, which I had not been informed yet. So Karina had brought me home from work, and I'm like, all right, and she unbuckles and gets out, and I was like, what? And she was like, I was like, what are you doing? And she's like, I just thought I'd come in and say hi. And I was like, okay, well, she is not and I mean, you type of person she is.
Yeah.
So I was like, something's definitely up. So I was like, okay. So I just walk in, and my dad is standing outside, and I was like, okay. And he for me, and I'm like, what is going on? So I just walk to my room, and Karina and my dad follow. My dad closes the door behind us, and he looks like he's about to cry. And he's like, Noah, we found Elisar in the road, and he was hit by a car.
Oh.
And it upset me, obviously, because I mean it was. However, I hadn't wrong, so I wasn't ridiculously attached. But I mean, I still loved the cat.
Yeah.
So the first thing I said was, "Is that why she's here?" She laughed and she was like, "Yeah, your dad thought it would be nice for you to have a friend." And I was like, "Dad, you didn't have to do that. I'm not about to lose my mind. Like, yeah, I'm upset, but it's just so funny." And then he gave, dude, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, I'm upset, but I'm okay. I'm still alive, you know?
Yeah. That was nice of him, at least, though.
Yeah, it was nice that he cared enough to ask my friend to come in too. That was one of the strangest experiences I've had with Karina, because she was just like, "I'm just gonna come in and say hi," and I was like, "No, you're not. No, don't lie. Why are you coming in?" Anyway, I don't even remember what we were talking about.
We were just talking about dogs or cats, you know?
Oh yeah, I think I have to pick cats, personally.
Okay, respectable. I was with you for a very long time, and I don't know, I might still be. It's a hard choice.
It is. Screw it, bro. Parrots.
Yeah, I don't know. Cats are. I feel like they tend to be a little more peaceful, but they also are kind of little devils sometimes. Anyway, moving right along.
My friend Joseph had a bird. I think you know about. Whose name was Gemini, and he hated that bird. And he actually taught the bird to say the F word. And that bird did sometimes, and it was really funny.
Love it for that bird. What? Oh, his name was Gemini.
Old Gemini.
Gemini was a good bird. All right.
Now Joseph's just got CJ wandering the halls.
CJ is a cat.
Yeah, and he looks like Colby Jack, which is why he's named CJ.
Colby Jack, bro. Best cheese ever. Maybe not ever, but it's a good cheese.
He's one of the very, very fluffy cats, and he's also quite large.
I am also large and fluffy.
Joseph just calls him fat all the time.
All right.
Stupid cat.
Also, I know the answer to some of these, but I'm just asking them for podcast sake. Are you high maintenance?
How does that define that?
That's a good question, actually. I don't know. Do you do a lot to... The way I think of it is, do you do a lot to take care of yourself?
I don't think that's what high maintenance... I think high maintenance means you need, like, a lot of attention. That's what I think that's what it is. If that's
you think
the case,
so?
Yes. If I don't talk to someone for like 2 hours, I lose it.
Yeah.
I have to talk to people.
Taking it that way, it's an absolute yes, and taking it the other way, it's an absolute yes.
Yeah.
For me.
I get you.
I cannot handle being alone for the life of me. I go insane. Yeah. I just start thinking a bunch, and it's not fun.
It's not.
Are you scared of heights?
Not particularly.
Me either.
I'm afraid of the ocean.
Why is that?
It's terrifying.
Is it just because it's unknown?
Yeah, I don't know what's below me. I'm afraid of large bodies of water that I can't see the bottom of.
That's totally fair. I don't know, it's just never hit me like that. My sister is too.
Like, swimming in the lake is pushing it.
I don't like swimming in the lake. Obviously, I wouldn't like swimming in the ocean. But if it's something like a cruise ship, bro, it's worth it.
Yeah, I don't think I could go on a cruise, to be honest.
It's, to me, beyond worth it. Cruises are... Literally, I don't even need the cruise. I don't need the ship. I don't need any of it. Just give me the food. That's all I really want. That's all I'm really there for.
Yeah, that's it. Free food, basically.
But yeah, I'm not really scared of heights. There's always that whenever you look down, that feeling whenever you look down.
Yeah.
That it just gives you butterflies or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm not particularly scared of heights.
That's how I feel.
Obviously, I don't want to be one of those people that goes and does parkour on top of buildings or whatever. But
I can't stand those videos. That freaks me out.
I like watching them, but my gosh, I could never do something like that. But I would go skydiving.
I would never. Nope.
No?
Nope.
Sounds fun.
No.
It'd be terrifying, though.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Because literally the only thing that has to happen is your parachute mess up. That's
Okay,
it.
maybe I am afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of heights. I don't like the sensation of falling.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Disney?
Yeah.
You
Disney
know
World.
what is it? The Tower of Terror or whatever?
Maybe.
The one that drops you?
Oh. Yeah, they have those at regular like carnivals and stuff, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, so they changed the one on Disneyland to be Guardians of the Galaxy themed.
Ooh.
And the friend group that I was there with made me go on it. And I was like, I'm not going to like this. I am not going to like this. I don't like falling. And the entire ride is falling. That's what it is. Yeah, not the greatest moment of my life.
I don't like when it like gets your stomach, as people say.
Yeah.
I hate
when my
that.
stomach,
but
when my stomach is in my throat, I'm not having a good time. I don't like jumping off of high things into the water. It's not fun.
Let's see. If you had a catchphrase, what would it be?
Bazinga. No, that's stupid.
No.
Bro, it would be funny if you just cut the episode there. Bazinga. I don't know. I actually really don't know.
Pog.
That basically is my catchphrase now.
At the moment. Let's see, what would I have a lot of stuff that I say all the time, but when I think about answering a question like this, I can't think of anything.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Giddy up, partner.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
That
yes,
would be
sir.
Mine. Yeehaw.
I feel like yeehaw is a good one for you because you really do say that all the time.
That's one that I say all the time without thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's just melded into my vocabulary.
I say good day, ladies and gentlemen, all the time.
How are we?
How are we? That's something that I don't think I actually got from someone else. Yeah. I think I just actually started that. And like the yes sir thing and yeehaw, like that came from you. Yeah. And from you, I'm pretty sure it came from Joseph, right?
Yeehaw didn't, but yes sir.
Well, not yeehaw, but yes sir. Because he's always like, yes sir.
Yes sir.
Yes sir. I don't know. I can't impersonate Joseph.
Dude.
That's Ben.
That's Ben, yeah.
Dude.
Doing it really short is Joseph. Like, dude. That's Joseph. And then Ben is, dude. Bro, yeah. I'm tired.
Dude, I'm tired.
Ben, we love you.
You're something else, bud. Let's see, which question now? Would you ever live out of the United States?
Probably not.
No?
I'd be scared.
Not Wow. Why would you be scared? Not all countries are dangerous.
No, but it'd be culture shock.
That's true.
And I am not equipped to... Maybe in the future I would, but at the moment I'm not equipped to just go to some other country and just start a life there.
Yeah, obviously you wouldn't now, but would you ever?
Like, I don't know how to speak British. You know?
Okay. So are you saying no? Not even for a short period of time?
I would say no, personally.
Wow. I definitely would. I would love to. I would love to live in a different country like every month. Okay, maybe not that excessive, but like I think it'd be awesome because it's
Just
more than
cycle the world.
yeah, it's more than just a vacation. You actually get to live it and experience it for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want to live out of the U.S. forever because I don't know. There's all the citizenship stuff, and the United States is just, you know, the land of opportunity and all that, and it's what I'm used to. So,
Capitalism.
No politics.
I just said what our country is based on. Capitalism. No politics, please.
That's the title. There you go. Last episode was no fanfics, please. This one is no politics, please.
That's pretty good.
Make it a series. Keep it going, dude. Next episode, no.
Tune in next week.
You'll have to wait and find
blank.
out. I just can't come up with anything. Anyway, you probably remember this. I actually wanted to live in Canada for like a really long time.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to actually become a citizen and everything. I was just obsessed with Canada. And now that I'm older and think a little more realistically, I don't know if I would
You still want to live in Canada?
I still do. No, I definitely do. Not denying that. But I don't know if I would forever.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would want to become a citizen because that's like a super ridiculous and long process. But I'd definitely live in Canada for a long time.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's easier to avoid the thought of leaving your friends and family until it's actually a real possibility. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when you're young and you want to live somewhere else, you're just like, yeah, I'm going to live here and it's going to be great. But when you get old, you're like, but then I won't ever see my family and my friends that I currently have and all that.
Yeah.
It's just, it
It's
gets
difficult.
Yeah, it gets different. It gets different. Yeah, that's a quality good sentence.
I think that's a good note to end on.
It
gets different.
It gets different. Do you want to do a couple more stupid ones?
All right, yeah.
'Cause we got a little time left.
Hit us with 3 more.
3 more, okay. Can you touch your nose with your tongue?
Yes, just did it. Okay.
You can?
I just did. I didn't know
can't.
that I could.
I've
had
never
no
been able
idea.
to. Can you do that weird, like, this isn't a question, but can you do that weird thing where you make your tongue look like a hot dog bun?
Yes, I'm doing it right now.
I can't do that either.
Do you want to? I'll send you a picture. Make that the thumbnail.
Yes! Do it.
Okay, I will.
Are you a morning person or a night owl? Obviously,
Night.
I know the answer. Night
Moving
owl.
on.
I am also a night owl.
Listen, if I wake up early in the morning, my stomach hurts.
If I wake up in the morning, I'm just mad.
Yep. My mom woke me up pretty early this morning, and I'm not mad at her. But I just woke up to a phone call, and I was like, dude.
The weird thing is, I don't necessarily wake up mad, but any interaction with anything makes me mad.
Yeah.
It doesn't even have to be a person. Like, I can make a sandwich or something and, like, I don't know, not be able to find a butter knife, and I'll just be furious.
Yeah, that's how I am in the mornings, too.
But once it hits, like, depending on what time I get up, but once it hits, like, 11 or 12, I'm like, man, it's good to be alive.
Yeah. And then it's like 4 in the afternoon, and you're like, all right, I'm done.
It's been too long.
Yeah.
The weird thing about me is, though, I have always wanted to be a morning person.
Yeah.
But I'm just not. And I don't think I can really change that. But
Unless you wake up early for the rest of your life.
I mean, I don't know if that would even change it, though.
I suppose it's fair.
I would become used to it, but would I ever actually become a morning person? Because even when I went to school and got up at 6 a.m. every day, I hated it.
Yeah.
But I love the thought of, you know, beating the sun,
Yeah,
beating the sunrise. But like
that's
getting
what
up, watching the sunrise, doing all this stuff, like meditating, exercising, all that before even like 10 o'clock. Like that is so. Who has it together that much?
mumbo jumbo.
Good answer.
He does. You should follow him on Instagram if you don't.
I do not. I don't follow
Um,
many people.
follow him on like your main or something. He started a club with him and like his followers and stuff like that. Called 5 a.m. Gang or 5 a.m. Club or something like that.
Dude.
He wakes
Ollie.
up. He wakes up and is biking at 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah,
He goes
I found a
out for
picture of a
rides.
bike.
What?
I found. That was nasty. I found a picture of a bike on his Instagram.
His Instagram's cool.
He got some good pictures.
Yeah, he's really talented.
I watched
And
one of his
Bro, he
videos.
plays Minecraft for a living.
Yeah. I watched one of his videos a while back, and they were shooting some sort of video. I don't know if it was like a music video or what, or it might have been like part of a movie. I really have no idea, but it was really cool. They had like.
Was it Chris and Jack?
I have no idea. They had like a camera mounted on a car and everything. It just looked very professional. That's really all I remember.
Okay. He's recorded a lot of stuff.
Yeah. That's the kind of crap I would love to do.
And see, the thing is, it's very strange for me because I want to see stuff about him,
Yeah.
But I watch most of the things that he puts out on his, his filming channel. Just because I want to support him because he's doing what he loves. He's also a car guy, which is funny. This guy plays Minecraft for a living, everybody. And he's a car guy and he likes to film.
Bro, as smart as he is with redstone, he could probably make a working car in Minecraft.
I guarantee you he's working on it.
As we speak, he's like, dude, write that
down. He's listening to our podcast. Mumbo, if you ever hear this, we love you.
You're a legend. I don't watch your
clip,
videos a lot, but you're a legend.
I'll send it to him and I'll at him on Twitter.
Bro.
Mumbo, we love you.
Could you imagine? Honestly, if anyone would see it, it'd be him.
Yeah. He's on Twitter pretty frequently.
Alright. You want to kick it off with one more question?
Sounds good.
Okay. Gotta make it good, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Or should I just make it stupid? What is one...
It doesn't matter.
What is one thing you want to do before you die?
Oh, okay. That's a hard one.
What are you doing this for? Does that mean you want to play rock, paper, scissors or something?
Yeah, I want to slap my jewel against my leg till I die. First thing that came to mind. This may be selfish or self-centered, but it's just you asked the question, and I'm going to be honest.
If it's the truth, it's the truth.
I want to make one song and have it blow up.
I feel that.
I don't care if I become famous or anything, but I want to make one song that means a lot to me and have it blow up.
I mean, I don't think that's selfish. It's a life goal. I mean, what life goal isn't gonna have to do with yourself?
I guess that's fair. I don't want to be famous. If I ever become a big YouTuber, I'm gonna lose it. like Carson, he has really bad imposter syndrome, and it's like really
imposter syndrome.
Yeah, do you know what that is?
No.
Basically, he feels like he doesn't own or deserve anything that he's worked for.
Why?
And he knows that. That's the thing. It's an actual like mental disorder that a lot of celebrities have. And the thing is, he didn't have it that bad because I mean he was always relatively popular he had a very niche like audience. But when he started the Minecraft server in February of last year, he blew up because Minecraft was coming back and all that stuff.
The Renaissance.
Yeah, and he blew up because it was his server, and even if people didn't watch him originally, they were like, "What server is this?" And then they look up SMP Live and they see that it's hosted by Call Me Carson, and then they start watching his stuff.
Yeah.
Anything that had to do with SMP Live just funneled into him, and he just blew up. And once Minecraft stopped, he kind of fell apart because people, were always bugging him, like, do more Minecraft stuff like that. Obviously, he has a very devoted fan base that just loves whatever he puts out. But there's always going to be the people that are like, why did you stop making this content? And I don't get people like that,
Yeah.
Carson is just doing what he likes. And he gets the
That's
privilege.
all you should do.
Yeah. And that's what he does. And he gets the privilege of making money off of it. Recently, he mentioned that he wanted to do a Breath of the Wild stream. And that he didn't know if people would like it, so he wasn't going to do it. And his entire fan base was like, bro, first of all, we're going to like it. Second of all, just do it if you want to do it. His whole subreddit was like me when Carson doesn't stream Breath of the Wild, and it was like angry things. So he was like, screw it. So he did an AMA. Do you know what an AMA is?
No.
Basically a Q&A. He did a Q&A while he was playing Breath of the Wild.
What does AMA stand for?
Ask me anything.
Oh.
It's the same print.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was really successful because people just like Carson. And I think part of that is there are a lot of people who say that Carson isn't funny and that he just relies on the content of other creators and his reaction to the content of other creators, but that's not true. He's funny. He's incredibly, at least to me, he's incredibly funny, and I think part of that is why he thinks that he doesn't deserve it, because people tell him all the time, like, you're just riding the backs of, Jay Schlatt and Cooper and everyone else who's funnier than you, and that's just not true.
It's sad that some people who do work really hard don't feel like they deserve what they have, because there are a lot of people that don't do anything and get a lot of things that they don't deserve, Yeah. I'm calling out the Kardashians. They don't deserve the fame. They don't do anything.
I think somebody like Ninja, as toxic as he can be or whatever, he does deserve what he has.
Yeah.
Because he works hard, whether you like Ninja or not. He works his butt off. And he is incredibly smart. And, the one thing that I will say about Ninja is that he knew that people wouldn't watch him if he switched to Mixer, but he still did because they were paying him. And that's where you see it turn from fun to business.
Yeah.
And that Ninja lost a lot of people's respect because of that. Because it's not like he wasn't making enough money already.
That is true.
And then Microsoft was like, here's $400 billion or whatever.
Here's half the company.
You own 50%. He just buys one computer and then it's 50.1%. And then he just kicks out Bill Gates.
All right. I got to answer the question for myself, and I have the old bucket list pulled up.
All right.
So I'm going to give you a few. I'm going to say, though, probably the biggest thing, I just want to travel a lot. That's pretty general, but I just want to see the world. I don't know. We're just a couple of dudes in a very, very small town, and this planet is freaking unimaginably huge. And it's weird that we're living somewhere that we, don't know anything about. I guess
it's weird to think about the fact that we will never see every inch of this planet.
Exactly, and there's so much in the world, and there's so much that I'm never gonna see. but I just want to see as much as I can.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm right there with you, bud.
I want to set a world record. I just think that'd be really cool.
That would be cool.
I want to do a backflip. I've
I
never
would
done a
also like to
backflip
do
in my
that.
life.
I did a backflip into the water, but
Yeah. I'm sure I've done one on a trampoline before, but I want to do like a standing backflip. That's one of those things that it's mostly just like getting over the fear. But
yeah.
all right, well, it's a pretty good bit. I can't even say it. See,
Well, bud, it's been a pretty good episode.
it just goes to show it's your line.
It's my line, bro. Don't steal my line.
And you know what my line is?
What?
There's stuff on my piano. Let's go. Give me a key, sir. We
Oh,
should
all right.
probably like outro it, right? Thanks for
Yeah.
watching.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening.
This has been episode 28. Yeah, I have nothing else to say.
Social media, yeah, you know what to do.
Yeah, it's in the description.
Who really cares? All right, bye.
Well, hold on. If you've made it this far, I'm just plugging it, bro. And you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah.
It helps us out, and it makes us feel good about ourselves. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, etc. And just
Have a good life. Have a good afternoon.
Let's do.
Bless your heart.
G sharp.
G sharp. Let's go. All right. Yeet.